Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day. There's something on my face, but it's just my screen. I'm using the Lover's Oracle because that's what was looking at me when I went over to dig through my cards. And I did clear and shuffle these, although I feel like I want to shuffle them a little bit more. It's been kind of a weird day for me. Was it today? I don't know if it was today or tomorrow that Mercury's supposed to go retrograde, but the got a little bit of allergies or whatever little illness is floating around. It's not the plague, obviously, but it's seasonal garbage. And I've been feeling a little bit off for a couple days. Could be those, those light activation, upgrade, friggin' whatever things. And I used to get this thing when I had adrenal burnout where it would feel like my joints were shaking apart. But a couple of times recently I've had this thing where it feels like my muscles are full of lactic acid, like after you exercise and your limbs are just kind of like Muppet hands. And you're just like, ugh. It also doesn't help that I haven't been able to sleep lately. You go to bed at like 11:30 at night and fall asleep at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Only it was worse today because I woke up at like 8 o'clock. So not only that insult, but I had to try to fall asleep twice in the span of one night, as if it weren't already difficult. Alright, cards. So like they call to me and then they're all quiet. That's what we get with the throat chakra being all closed up. Okay. That's how I felt today. Look at all this solar energy here. Yellow. I'm also getting... Looks like there's a word carved in here. I can't quite make it out. It looks like COO, but I know it's not coo or cool. Alright. I just heard cold. Interesting. Okay. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, so this person here, which is a feminine figure in particular, feels cold, trying to figure out what to do with their life, but they're not tapping into their heart chakra. They've only gotten, like, up the ladder to the solar plexus, so that might be why there's some indigestion and nausea. Could also manifest as like diarrhea and cramping. Okay, I guess I'm getting another card. The thing is that there's... God damn it, I fell on the floor. Hang on, let me get down there. Elvis my way down on the floor here. Okay, got it. So what I'm getting here, I know this is a love oracle, and this is sort of an explicit image, but notice how it's like, it's hard to see on here, but it's mostly red and purple. And there's sort of like a vortex over here. Now I see this as the same feminine character here, but it's like here we're stuck in the center, and here we're operating on either end of that Kundalini spectrum. It says sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So what's here is like you're not having full access to your heart, where your completed intuition lies. That it says the heart is the gateway to the soul. So here's the gateway over here, and there's the stars and maybe like a wormhole on this side. It's I feel like it's not explicitly talking about having sex with somebody else. It's about joining the energies within you, so that your heart chakra might be open in your like normal gender energy. And I mean that like we all have masculine and feminine energy. And if you're stuck in only one of them, if you've only healed your feminine energy and you haven't opened your heart chakra in relation to the feminine energy, that you're not going to be able to move all the way up and down your chakras from the root to the crown, um, where that flow of information, that feedback from the universe comes in. So what happens is that whether your feminine energy is your inner feminine, or you have mostly feminine energy with inner masculine, what you need to do then is say, okay, well, I've done my work and I've opened my heart with this feminine energy, but I haven't opened my heart with this masculine energy. But in this case, I feel like it's the opposite, where it's like whoever this is hasn't opened their heart with their feminine energy and they're stuck. It's like quicksand. They keep like hitting that glass ceiling. I can't quite get through. So let me see what's on this bottom of this deck right now. Okay. So here is what looks like a masculine energy with wings. And there's some green here. Like he's sitting in the heart chakra, and it's swirled with purple up here. It's like this idea that like why is the feminine part of your heart still closed? But let's see what it says on the back of him. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, so it's like you can't really cheat code your way into this energy. You need to it's like you need to find out where the root of the blockage is that's preventing you from first communicating with yourself. And then once you do that, your ability to interact with other people in a way where you don't have to be aggressive or frightened of them will open up and shift. And I think that's something that's coming in with the Mercury in retrograde. Now I noticed that this is green, but it also does look quite a bit yellow compared to the other one. But there is green in there. Green and blue and yellow. See if I see any. I don't know why I'm here. I'm hearing Knight of Wands. So let me look this up. Knight of Wands, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So we have, there's like a vector on where the fire energy is going, but it needs to go through a cleansing cycle deep into where that Plutonian energy is to have a death and rebirth. And it's almost like this is Hades. He's like, yeah, I've been down here for a while in the dark. The Knight of Wands. So who's she? I'm getting Page of Air for her, even though she's all yellow. So we have Winter and Earth of Air. So again, when I thought I said cold up here. And she's lying on the ground. It's like trying to ground these thoughts that keep racing around. And it's like, I don't know how to think about this yet. I can't come down from floating around to ground myself. I'm stuck in the middle and I can't go anywhere. So what am I getting from this? I mean, this is giving me the Lovers. That's that Gemini energy that we're in right now, which is also air. And Mercury. Purple. I actually do get a little bit of Hermit energy, too. Which is Virgo. Which is... Please tell me that's the other Mercury. Yeah, which is the other Mercury. So I do get that sense. There's a lot of mercurial energy here. It's like someone who's caught up in their thoughts, but it's like thinking, it's like all your gut feelings are this like thought clusterfuck, and it's creating a blockage that's preventing you from getting all the way into the heart center with the feminine energy. And I think that's because Venus is currently retrograde. So there's some work that needs to be done. But again, this Mercury retrograde has a lot to do about having both polarities have the heart open. And if you want to get to the root of your problem, you do have to realize that your inner child has feminine and masculine energy. And I think that's why most people struggle to get through that. So I'm going to leave it there, because I don't want this to get too complicated. If you want to get a reading, I have a complete list of readings in the description box of my infomercial video, which is linked below this one. I have actual art products in my catalog. I have 2 coloring books and a poetry book on Amazon. The poetry is also on Kindle. I have prints on DeviantArt. I have merch on Cafe Press, and I'm redoing one of the sections right now. It's called Psychedelic Together, and I'll be working on it for another day or two until I have all of the merch redone on it. It's like a little bit under half done right now, so you'll see some of the items on there already. If you want all that information, instead of checking that description box, you can just email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. And if you want to donate to my channel to keep this going, that's paypal.me/CATtheMinion. I also have Cash App and Venmo. Those are both CATtheMinion as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and check out my playlists for the different kinds of readings I'm doing. And also, you can see my adventures with plastic crack for my doll stuff, like those back there. Alright, bye.